Hello guys, and welcome to episode 11 of my holding attack campaign in WARNO, playing on the NATO side. Previously, we took control of Kiev. We smashed through them, we've taken full control. And now we're hoping to do the same towards Bor. We did start previously hitting the 3rd Battalion of the 104th, and today we're going to be continuing with the follow-up attacks. I'm not sure if they're going to be total victories or not. And if they are, we'll probably just auto-resolve. So let's have a quick look at what we can do here. So in this case, it would be a draw if we were to bring in the Panzer Battalion 563 and the Panzer Battalion 561, which makes me believe that if I don't move anything closer, they may commit to this, which would be a good thing, because we can just take them out all at once and save the action points on the rest of our units. So let's have a look at the map. The map is not that good for us because we're going to be fighting a lot of this Streltsy at close range, and that is not good for my Panzergrens. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about fighting this out. How they're looking on the tank side of things. They've got one tank in that unit. They've got no tanks left in that unit. Maybe it would be okay regardless. Could also bring in some air support just to make sure things go our way. So let's maybe do that as well. I will bring up the Canadian forces. Alright, let's tactical battle and we'll jump on in. They did indeed reinforce, which is really good. So we'll have a nice big battle on our hands. It is going to be kind of difficult to secure Alpha and Bravo quickly, but we'll do our best. Just to sort of slow down the conquest score, and if needs be, I can go for a conquest win. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Okay, so let's grab the leopards, and we'll make a little group of leopards, because those will be pretty much uncontested. We'll bring the leopard 101 leader with us, and they can push into the backside of that sector. And then I'm really going to have to try and create a nice blob that can maybe sweep through this left-hand side. I think we'll do that with HIMARS. Yeah, let's just clear it out with HIMARS. I could even bring a leader with those just to make sure that they get the job done. So what we'll do is we'll ride up to here, maybe here and here, and we're going to just kind of push through the tree line. I could also do it with a bunch of Marders and Panzergrens as well. Really focus on that left-hand side and kind of not worry about the right-hand side for the time being. I'm going to bring in some Avkada at least, just to make sure that we have our flanks covered, and we'll provide recon for the tanks. We do have Pioneers, so let's send a couple of those Pioneers. And a Pioneer with the hand Flampatron, that as well. Anything else? No. Okay, so I think what I'll do then is we'll go for just standard Marders with Panzergrens. And we'll just spread these out again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll keep them with the rest of the forces. These can just go here as well. I might bring up some Milans, although we will have to move them after they fire. We'll keep the Iltis nearby, but let's get things underway and see how we get on. I feel like it's a very bright map. The lighting seems like super bright and washed out. So sweeping through and consolidating on the far side in Bravo is going to be kind of important. Hoping that we can full control Alpha sooner than later. I'm actually going to bring up a Lux, just to stick with the Leopards. Could also bring up the MG as well. That'd probably be pretty helpful for controlling the valley because the distances are pretty good for it. Like this has 1,200 meter range, and you can see that it can kind of cover from side to side if it was in the middle.
Wen sollen wir mitnehmen?
Los, Männer, Beeilung. Sollen wir irgendwo einsickern? Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und Ohren, Kommandant? Verstanden.
The Afghana can all move forwards, those can unload and start getting on their merry way. These can unload and start going as well. I might just keep the Marders on the road actually on the left side.
Feuer und Bewegung. Jawohl, Hauptmann. Auf geht's. Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord.
Let's line up the Leopards.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gerichtet.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kameraden?
Get all of those unloaded, start pushing towards the next objective.
Halt, abhocken, Kommandant.
Erschossen. Keine Munition. Langsam. Panzer einsatzbereit.
And we get some supply on the way.
Alpha an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
Gefechtsstand einsatzbereit.
Dran, drauf, drüber. Fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich an. Bravo 1, oder Kommandant? Gute Ab- Rückwärts, Marsch. Scheiße, war das knapp.
Lucky that Leopard 101 didn't get hit there. I think the HGM landed next to it. Almost killed it. Okay, good. Killing the OT-64s here as well. There's definitely going to be infantry here somewhere.
Panzer, halt! Oder Kommandant, rückwärts, Marsch. Zurück zum Feind. Panzer einsatzbereit. Was sind Ihre Befehle? Ah, das hat mich erwischt, verdammt, das hat mich erwischt.
So we can pick up the panzer guns in time. I'm glad it didn't hit this group of infantry here. Ooh, ouch. What was that? Be some sort of recon infantry. We have my own recon infantry here though, so I'm surprised I don't see what just hit me there. I was feeling quite safe because of that recon, but apparently that's not the case.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kameraden? Panzer, Marsch, jederzeit gefechtsbereit. Wir wurden getroffen. Immer ist ausgefallen.
Yeah, it was a recon infantry.
Nicht schießen! Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kameraden? Abgesessene Kampfweise. Rückwärts, Marsch, zurück zum Feind.
We'll send the Jägerfield over to the next objective
Es hat einen erwischt.
so that we have that contested.
Gute Arbeit! Was sind Ihre Befehle? Panzer, halt!
Alright, we don't need to mess about. Let's just get the bombers ready so that next time that sort of thing happens I can just bomb them. It'll be much better. Bomb all of them, to be honest. We bomb there, we bomb like here where the MG was, and then we bomb one. Maybe there.
Ist es nun wirklich sicher? Folge auf!
Good kill.
Feind im Nahbereich. Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe.
Good. Okay, let's get those across the road and they can carry on.
Oder, Kommandant?
We'll have these kind of sweep through the left in case.
Betankt und aufmunitioniert. Zur Schützenreihe aufgehen. Waffen und Munition. Marsch, Marsch! Los, zieh den Arsch ein, Günther! Feuer und Bewegung. Gibt ja das Zeichen. Bravo 1, hier, Bravo. Rückwärtsgang einlegen, halt! Hier bleiben wir. So, achtet auf die Abstände, Männer!
Alright, we'll just make sure that any that get low we fall back with.
Gebt mir Morphium!
And we're going to want to make sure that we reinforce this, so let's get some more Marders over here.
Überprüft er es hinüber. Wir haben Feindkontakt. Zu Ihrer Verfügung verstanden. Aufführen und vernichten. Alpha an alle. Kundenüberprüfung. Los, zieh den Arsch ein, Günther! Zu der Stellung.
Well, with any luck, they'll survive that, and then we can bring back a couple high mats just to help the rear side of the siege today. One of the high mats went down. Alright, most of the leopards should be fixed up. There's this one. Okay. We'll start pushing up, bring the looks with them. And where's my leader? There he is. Move that up as well. We'll bring up a spare leader here, just in case they try and contest it.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf die Bewegung. Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz-Heckert.
Aufgerüttelt und bereit für den
Been a solid fight so far. As we get closer to the edge, I'm going to want to keep my pioneers in the right spot. Ooh, okay. Well, there's some bombing strike for us. Probably all moving now by the looks of things, but okay.
Los, zieh den Arsch ein, Günther!
Squadron ready. Winchester.
Huge bombs. Very nice. Great strike.
Position gefasst. Bei auftretendem Feind. MG-Feuer. SDU, FSZ.
I can actually cluster a lot of this infantry as well, because it's kind of like low health squads. You know, if it's like MGs or grenade launcher teams, because they only have 4 health. The clusters, you know, they don't do much damage, but they do enough to kill those, so it could be worth me concentrating. All this infantry can move up. We'll have the Marders go hunt down the rocket artillery. Really, really good. Let's move the Lukes out of there. Guess we might as well move everything out of there. Back it up, boys. Good. Really good. So we killed the rocket artillery as well, which is huge. That's going to help us out a lot. And I think we more or less secured the left flank here. And we definitely swept that out completely. We managed to neutralize the conquest score, so now we're just looking at getting kills. I'm going to buy all the cluster hornets as well, because there'll be situations like that where there's a bunch of infantry pushing towards us, and if we can hit them with a cluster strike, even if it doesn't kill the squads, it's still going to be like lowering their cohesion quite a lot, which will make them a lot less effective.
Los, zieh den
We
Arsch rein,
already
Günther!
used up all of that supply, a lot of it anyway.
Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung,
Yeah, for example,
Männer!
here where they have like a lot of infantry stacked, you just make them all hit the same part, or the same target.
Bereit!
Could be good.
Stellung halten! Ja, Alpha! Nur Schützenreihe aufstehen! Ziel zerstört! Danny! Sibirien!
There we go. Boom.
Brauchen Sie Unterstützung?
So concentrated gust still very effective against infantry.
Feuer! Und Bewegung! Bravo 1, hier Bravo! Was sind Ihre
Let's carry on. Now I kind of need to get over to the other side somehow. I think we can do that maybe with these infantry, just kind of start pushing them across. We do have quite a lot of infantry up on the ridge that's like ready to go. We got those two already crossing. These two can cross.
Radio check!
We just need to make sure the modders are covering these. And I might move my leader up.
Keine besonderen Vorkommnisse.
I've got a couple of Hornets ready.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant. Erschossen. Keine Munition mehr.
Definitely drop on those. I'll drop there. And I don't know, I'll drop like in the middle on the backside there.
Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört.
Contrôle, par le Congo.
Oh, I actually managed to drop one bomb.
Just give me a turn.
Volltreffer. Ziel.
Klaar comme de l'eau de roche. Aufgebildet.
Okay, let's keep that Pioneer alive if we can. Keep that Panzergram back. Any squads that take damage, we'll just keep moving them back.
Wir haben keinen
As soon as my Leopards are fixed up as well, we can move them back up. We can get to the point where we can just shoot the spawns.
Gute Arbeit, nicht zum Befehl. Erschossen. Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind. Infanterie. Auftretenden Feind selbstständig niederhalten.
J'ai plus rien à leur envoyer.
That was weird. I right-clicked the Prusgumnitze and it dropped them there.
Sprung auf, marche, marche. Envoyez-moi une cible, j'attends juste ça.
There's certainly going to be a lot of infantry in the hills, but we'll
Angriffsformation.
get there.
Sammelt.
Keep these grouped together. Found the leader, which is going to give us the conquest lead.
Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört. Ich wurde getroffen.
Fantastic.
So eine Scheiße. Ich wurde getroffen.
So all of these leopards we're going to have basically move to the left here. They'll target these two roads and we'll try and get as many kills as we can on those roads. And then the rest of my infantry can kind of try and push up to Charlie, where there's probably going to be quite a lot of defenders.
Feuer und Bewegung.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden. Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kameraden? Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit mal, Hauptmann.
We'll send some of these over here.
Transportkommando
One can go
bereit.
back. These can come further up as well.
Voller Kommandant.
Marders are getting pretty low on fuel.
Motorzug fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich an.
Gonna kind of be next to the road because probably when there's going to be like OT-64s, we might be able to catch out a bunch of them.
Lux an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
Gebt mir Morphium! Fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich an. Der ist hinüber.
Okay, we severely outnumbered them, which is good. Let's just make sure that I have a couple of supply trucks coming to
Gebt mir
those.
Morphium!
I'm gonna have to keep these Panzergrens topped off.
Logistik anhalten, wir warten hier. Der ist hinüber.
An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Wir sind ganz
Out into the open we go. Leopards hunting ground.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Ziel zerstört. Jederzeit gefechtsbereit.
Ich habe jeder
Ziel zerstört. Melde Feuer und Bewegung.
verstanden. Sind unterwegs. Ende.
Perfekt.
Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl.
Brauchen Sie Unterstützungskräfte? Halt im Vorfeld. Bereit machen. Panzer halten. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Bei Oberglück weit vernichtet. Nachschub auf geht's.
Interesting. We know there's a unit on that side then.
Dran, drauf, drüber.
Ah, mein Bein! Mein Bein!
Hier, Alpha. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Achtung, Feind im Marsch, Marsch. Sie brauchen einen Versorgungspunkt.
Abhocken! Befehl
Fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich an. Der Fußbus fährt immer. Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
There it is.
Es
There's
hat
an
mich
MG.
erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Okay, I can probably cluster the artillery.
Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört. Lauft die Motor an und Stellung halten.
More Strazi.
Charlie zu! Kampfbereit!
Nachschub ist nicht Feind vernichtet. Verstanden. Sind unterwegs. Ende. Braucht jemand Munition? Sprung auf. Marsch, Marsch. Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
Je vous reçois 5 sur 5. S'il y a quelqu'un là...
Achtung, wir sind doch keine First-Line-Unit. Wir können ihre Truppen auffrischen.
Just gonna have these sort of move around the side towards the spawn. I would like to get to this road as well. Oh, that's a TA-13. That would have a lot of supply in it potentially. However, my looks at.
Il reste plus grand chose en bas, ils sont tous morts.
Nice kill by the. Oh, that's a lot of shredders up there. Wow.
Selbstständig niederhalten. Verstanden. Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden.
Right, we won't do any more attacks over the forest then.
Panzer einsatzbereit. Radarschütze.
Oh, hell, I missed the T-55.
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. Hier Alpha, kampfbereit. Und noch einen Leichensack. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Wir wurden getroffen, Panzer, halt!
Review 5x5.
Gute Arbeit!
Okay. I guess my cluster did not want to drop there, which is unfortunate.
Just give me a target.
I think it's just because the angle of attack would have made it crash into the
Bravo 1, hier Bravo.
you know,
Feind gesichtet.
the hill there.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kameraden? Nicht schießen! Wir geben auf! Ah, es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt! Sie wünschen
All of these M13s are getting killed.
Druck nach oben. Wir brauchen Munition.
Bravo! Meldet! Bei unserem Glück treffen
Give
wir
them
gleich
back.
Kräfte.
Vielen Dank. Der Feind
It's because they're like homing towards all my infantry units. Okay, these Luxes have arrived. That's good. Wait, how did I manage to not hit that? Well, that's a job for the martyrs. At least we'll be taking that out shortly. Yeah, the martyrs can sweep through there and kill that. Good. I'll take those back, thank you very much.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden.
So we're going to do the same here, we'll run over to that. More Panzervans eating it there though. I might have to kill this grenade launcher with a bomber. I did just lose a leopard there, so we do need to be a bit careful still.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden. Vollgas voraus. Sally! Transportkommando bereit.
The leader. Okay.
Auf geht's.
Well, let's have these continue pushing forwards.
Ersatzteile, Munition. Alles, was Sie brauchen.
These martyrs can't really do too much. We need the infantry, so let's just bring up more infantry there. Should be able to overwhelm that unit. Kinda need to take a wide berth around the town. Still alive. I guess we lost line of sight.
Contrôle, vous m'appelez? Super clair, j'y vais. Il reste plus grand chose en bas, ils sont tous morts.
Feind gesichtet.
Prêt à rentrer dans le tas n'importe quand.
Noch einen verstanden. Sind Angriffsformation. Sammeln!
J'ai plus rien à leur envoyer. Contrôle, parle au bon gars.
Very good. Okay, these are through, which is great. That means we can attack move towards the backside there. We actually captured a T813, which is perfect. We are a lot more likely to win by kills now, which would be great.
erwischen.
Sunny! Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
Oh no, we're bumping into the dreaded grenade launchers.
Befehlsausgabe. Wir sind ganz Ohr.
I don't have any transports back here, do I? These could work.
Es hat mich erwischt. Feind vernichtet.
Feuer und Bewegung.
Wir schaffen es nicht.
Zur Schützenreihe aufgehen.
Und noch einen Leichensack.
Brauchen Spähgruppe bereit?
Liebling.
Ziel Sunny!
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
Do they come in on that left road? I don't think they do.
Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
CZECH to tam bezpečné.
Oh,
Infanterie bereit.
dearie me. We pumped into the absolute park of OT-64s. That is incredible.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
Wow. They're actually going to hunt me down now. I can't really bomb them, there's so many Strellas there. Okay. Oh, we've technically outflanked them already, so maybe I don't need to worry too much about it. We just kind of forget about that idea, and there's no way my infantry is going to be able to do anything up there.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit.
Ziel zerstört.
Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
We'll probably end up winning by conquest, but we will have done a lot of damage. And we're still killing stuff every time it comes in.
Ich habe hier das
Nicht schießen! Wir geben auf!
Ich hab ihn.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Charlie zu. Kampfbereit.
Oder Kommandant? Bravo 1! Sunny! Gute Arbeit!
Oh, that's another blob.
Artillerie
It's another blob. Okay, that one's actually probably okay to bomb.
Bewegung. Abstände vergrößern.
But that rocket artillery is going to make it very difficult. Let's do something like this. And make sure that they go to the left.
Zu Befehl, Kommandant. Winchester.
Like, if I was playing the Czechoslovakians, this is exactly what I would do.
Kommando bereit.
Just
Abgesessene Kampfweise. Feuer! Und
spam Strauzi into the woods
Versorgungspunkt.
and just wait for them to come to me.
Contrôle. Achtung. Feind im Nahbereich.
s'il y a quelqu'un là-dedans, il est juste mort.
I'm a bit worried about this. Might get shot down.
J'ai plus rien à leur envoyer. Melde, Zug zur Stelle.
They're actually still hunting the Panzergren there.
Feind gesichtet.
That's bad. Let's see if I can move some of these to the road.
Los, zieh den Arsch ein, Günther.
Verstanden. Führe
Yeah, that highlight's gone.
Radio-Check. Höre Sie klar und deutlich.
Crazy. What a game. Well, I'm probably going to have to chill. Like I said, there's no real way for me to... All of my Heimat died. Yeah, I can't really engage on this hill at all. We got one blob of Panzergrens here that might be okay.
Motor an. Abfahrt.
Ich habe hier das
But
Kommando.
as you've seen, there's just so many OT-64s up there. Just have to leave it.
Hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Dran. Achtet auf zum Schützenrudel aufgehen. Auf meine Höhe.
Ein guter Aufklärer.
Waffen klar zum Gefecht. Wir rollen.
We're not going to have any supply left. I'm kind of tempted to move close enough that I could capture the supply.
Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört.
Buďte opatrní, nepřátelé jsou na blízku.
Then again, if we capture it, then they will get it back
Ziel zerstört.
at the end, I think. So it's probably just as well we're murdering all the supply.
Nepřátelé jsou na blízku.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden.
Yeah, we outflanked them pretty well. Now I've just got to work out where this leader is.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
Führen Marsch durch.
Can still bring in more units.
Buďte opatrní. Nepřátelé jsou na blízku.
Ziel zerstört!
Spähern zur Stelle.
Zu Befehl! Radio-Check!
Feuer und Bewegung. Wie in der Grundausbildung.
Hier Alpha, kampfbereit!
Shame with the HIMARS you don't get like any military police, because that'd be really useful for making them like way more effective.
Verstanden! Auf!
Like having German squads with 10 men is really, really nice. It's just so much more cost effective than Panzergrens. Like these Panzergrens, for example, they got 5 G3s, an MG, and a cargo staff, which is fine, but when they bump into a double MG squad, they just lose every time.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant! Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kameradenschütze? Wir haben Feind...
We found the leader, and I would love to counter battery. Well, not counter battery, but more specifically bomb them. It's just going to get them killed, so I'm not going to bother. I could bring in like the mortars. We had some mortars, I think, and just let them like fire at will. That could be useful, but there's only what 2 minutes left now till victory, and I feel like we've done a lot of damage. I don't need to take the hill. Kind of just go around.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
I think this will be probably a major victory. Considering how much we've destroyed there, I wouldn't be surprised if these units get destroyed. Especially the artillery. I think we've killed most of the artillery. There's only probably a couple of guns up on the hill. Like nothing else is coming in, so yeah, most of their reinforcements are gone now. It's a shame I couldn't really take care of the OT-64 blob. Like when I probably would have committed the cluster strike to it if I'd managed to notice that they'd been engaged in time. But alas, yeah, a lot of Panzergrens went down there, and HIMARS. That was like the forest of death. Okay, great. Yeah, we absolutely wiped them. Perfect. Both of them destroyed. That is pretty much it. Yeah, as good as it gets. All right, I'm going to move up here with these guys. We'll just prepare attack and total victory that with the Gebirgsjäger. I did actually destroy one of my helicopters. Okay, sure. And then we'll carry on like so. And then it looks like we can kind of drive up the road and not too much in our way. Just a bit worried about overextending. If I move this one even further here, there is some units coming down the road. These are BMP2 infantry with T-55 support. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to like overextend a Panzer battalion on its own and have to deal with like an entire infantry unit. That would really suck. So we'll play it safe. And we'll slowly move up. Okay, cool. Yeah, so next turn we'll take Boer. There might be like 3 or more units coming down this road, but I think we'll be okay. Let's get the Fallschirmjäger to sort of keeping an eye on the flank. Make a nice penetration into the front line. Alright. Sorry, I'm very mature. Let's see what we can do here. So this is going to be a very big battle. We're going to have to set this up properly. We've got BMP-1 infantry with T-55s on the left. We've got OT-64s with Streltsy on the right and T-55 support in those. We've got the T-55s there. They are pushing me with T-55s, and they've also got more T-55s. They have the T-72s. Yeah, this is going to be pretty nuts. And I think I will engage the 2nd Battalion of the 11th. But how we do that, not sure. Because this one's kind of in the way. So maybe we could engage that with something else first. Like maybe I engage here with the Panzer Battalion 283. Do you want to kind of have the Aufklärungs Battalion? Actually, would it be better? It might be better for having these with this battle. Yeah, now I think about it, that would make more sense. And then we bring up a unit of Panzergrenz. Jägers aren't quite in range. I'm just kind of stalling a little bit here because I need more infantry on the front to do the follow-up attack. Like if I want to engage these tanks, then I need some infantry with these. I mean, this one has some Panzergrenz. Maybe it'll be fine. So this unit probably should have been the one that I used here, and then we used the Aufklärungs Battalion to attack the 2nd Battalion of the 11th, because that way this one can provide the infantry support and the recon support, whilst the Aufklärungs Battalion helps engage the tanks. But now I think this one's just going to have to be like backup, basically. We are going to roll in like this and just smash the front door into Domažlice. These two can engage these. And then maybe I can shift that onto this tile and help that engagement. We got a decent amount of Jäger Aufklärer. Let's have a quick look at the infantry here. We actually have none. Okay, these are definitely going to help engage here. So we'll have these three engage like so. I don't know if I want to do artillery. Probably for this battle, because if it's mostly infantry, then yes. It could also be that they bring in some T-55s to this fight. So we've got to consider that as well. Maybe not the Fallschirmjäger Battalion there, they can stay in that position. These could try and close the door towards the Flugabwehr. Might move over a little bit and redeploy. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be crazy, and I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully you guys are too, because unfortunately it has been my time. I'll leave it there. Next time around, the battle for Domažlice begins. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.